One thing I like to think about is if reincarnation or whatever is real, what past lives I could have lived. So here are a few things that I think I would have been in a past life. First one is a real just snotty runt of a young king who got the throne at like 12 years old, and I was just the worst. Like think King Joffrey, but not as bad, not as evil, more just like I would boss a lot of adults around me, have them wait on me hand and foot, and everyone would be like, I hate this kid. Why does this kid have to be king? And eventually my own people would turn on me and they probably killed me because I was so annoying, just such a runt. Next up, I see myself being a chimney sweep in like the 1800s. I had overalls, one of those little hats. I always had black soot on my face. I was very poor. Always, can I have some bread? Can I have some bread, please? Always begging for bread. And eventually I died of tuberculosis at like 11. Next up, Harriet Tubman. This one's just a little bit of a gut feeling, but I think there's a chance I might have been old H. Tub back in the day. I just have always felt kind of a kinship. I see Harriet Tubman, I think, I bet I might have been Harriet Tubman back in the day. I see myself running that Underground Railroad. So yeah, I might have been, who's to say? I could have been Harriet Tubman. Then I could also see myself being an American in like colonial America before the American Revolution, but I was secretly kind of loyal to the British Empire. I was kind of like, are you sure we want to do all this, guys? This seems like a lot of work. We're going to do a whole revolution. Are they really that bad to us? Not like a full-on Benedict Arnold, but I was at least hesitant. I was at least like, I don't know, I kind of want to stick with this empire. I'm a coward. A newspaper boy in the 1920s who was always saying things like, extra, extra, read all about it. I was riding my bike around. People were always smoking cigarettes around me. I was in New York. It was the roaring 20s. Everyone around me was rich and fancy, making money. And there I was, extra, extra, read all about it. I probably got clipped by something. Do they have buses back then? I died tragically as a little bike messenger. And last up, a philosopher around like Socrates era, but not as good as like Socrates, Plato, Aristotle. I like had a real resentment. I harbored a real resentment towards Socrates. I was like, why does everybody like this guy? I've got some good ideas too. I've got Thursday thoughts, or whatever they could have been called back then. And maybe Socrates even stole an idea or two from me. And so I was like a rival, a real jealous rival of Socrates. Those are just some things I think I could have been in the past. I don't know. Does anyone else ever think about this? What do you think you could have been? Sound off in the comments.